achieve things out of mind.
If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the Atom Effect. Join the movement.
This is the Atom Effect. Achieve things out of mind.
If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the Atom Effect. Join the movement.
This is the Atom Effect. Achieve things out of mind.
If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the Atom Effect. Join the movement.
This is the Atom Effect. Achieve things out of mind.
If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet.
Black Adam, yeah. Adam like a cheat, things is looking like it's out of mind. Like when I had my first baby, yeah, her name is Melody. Leave it on the ground, leave it in the leaf. I've been working hard, ain't been getting sleep, Coley. I could barely sleep, darky on the night, Coley Coles, a scary beast, so I barely speak. Life shit is so temporary, but it's necessary. All my shit is so extemporary, niggas won't beef, damn that shit is so unnecessary. This Sigma shit is so hereditary, I just lay my granny in the cemetery. I'm black, bitch, I live every day like it's February. God gave me life clarity, money over everything, even more than the air we breathe. Damn, it's all fake, even charity. No abiding by the rules, politicking had me fucked up, cause it's all fake, even charity. I need clarity, funk Uncle Sam, fuck the man who ruling on me. Told the government I'm out of school at 20, now we celebrating black everything like they putting glue up on me. Yeah, I got a different attitude, I like altitude, damn who got the view up on me. Traffic talking on my celly, traffic talking on my telly, cause I ain't phony and I live in solitude, but I ain't never lonely. Yeah, adapt to the shit, whooping all these niggas like I'm Batman and shit. Dash to the cash in the back with a brick, passing the gas in the back of the whip. Excuse me, hold on, don't lose me, fucking all these hoes like groupies. My life been a bitch, gon' do me. Add a little drink to the mix while I'm smoking on loose leaf. Chasing all these goals, man, my life been a movie. Blew 40 bands in the last few months, so well consume me. Yeah, I'm a vet, like shout out to a dog named Lucy. I've been singing all this shit since 18. A nigga had big dreams, go AT. Shout out to my auntie. Lately, I've been feeling like I need to get saved by the 18. Adam said the day go done, go evil, yeah. Shout out to my T.O. Shout out to a nigga named Rico, yeah. 10 case to the trio. Adam don't need no amigos, ayy, ayy. Yeah, running through the money and it's all for the prize of the greed. I'ma make a pact, man, I'll stick it to my creed. I'ma buy a coat and they all move for their feet. I can see these hoes, man, I'm blind like a geek. Looking in the mirror, it's like I already see. I'm reliving life, I don't really wanna die, cause I know the ground coming for the beat. I can go out bad, man, I'm challenging the past, it was calling me a freak. Now I got my foot up on the gas and it's green. Chasing all my goals to the team DG. This is not for show, this is bait to the toe, man, they better go vote when I run for the throne. I'm a penny black, I'm in love with my own. Man, we in the building, man. Y'all just gotta get in the booth one time, bro. You hear yourself say something powerful, bro. Ninja hyped right now. I'm hyped right now. I'm hyped right now. Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody, man. Y'all know what it is, man. We in the building. And we got some sad news, of course, per usual. That's just the world we live in. Let me pull myself up. Oh, shit. Is it working? Yes, it is. We in the building. Yes, sir. It's working. It's working. The real question is this thing on? Is this thing on? Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, we in the building, man. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy BA. Shout out to you if you tuned in, man. If you tuned in, you are the resistance and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We're going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines. We are human beings. Join the Atom Effect. Join the movement. This is the Atom Effect. Yes, sir. Today's episode, we might not be in here too long, maybe just an hour, but today's episode, we're discussing a 17-year-old being charged after allegedly firing indiscriminately at students at a Dallas high school. Ninja.
What the hell, boy?
Ninja.
You what?
You ninjas.
You need to leave.
And it comes after everything that happened with the young man, Carmelo Anthony. And, you know, this was the whole idea that people were trying to lead with. The whole idea was that, oh, you know, if a kid does something like what Carmelo Anthony, the altercation that happened with Carmelo Anthony, you know, all these things will start to happen because these kids are going to do these things because they feel like they need love. And they feel like that's the only way they'll get the attention that they're craving. And like I said, guys, a kid isn't able to fully understand the implications of the things that they're doing. You get older and you start to understand. That's why you guys see me here and my way of giving back to community. You know, I try and kick game to you guys. Course correction, gentlemen. Today's course correction. We try and correct you guys. We try to correct you guys because at the end of the day, if we break this shit down, guess what? We're all animals, so we're going to make mistakes. No animal is perfect. I take the example of Melody. Do you know who Melody is? If you don't, Melody is my dog. Melody is right next to me. Melody's always here, guys. Melody's here in spirit. She's here in peace. Melody comes in peace. She's a quiet animal. Melody is like, she's who I strive to be. You know, she's quiet, minds her business, very calm. She's friendly with everybody. Unless you got bad energy, then she'll start growling at you. But I mean, majority of the time, she wouldn't hurt a fly. She's actually scared of stuff. She was a stray. She was a stray. They found her in a trash can. She's actually scared of trash bags, just so you know. That's her weakness. That's her Achilles heel. But yes, guys, like I said, so the thing is course correction, man. We all make mistakes and animals aren't perfect. We aren't perfect. But we got to try and be careful so we don't make mistakes that we can't come back from. So before we get into the main topic, because that's the main topic, we're going to go on the net. You know, we like to go on the internet with you guys and see what's going on. I know social media has taken over so much so that we just refer to it as social media. But social media is still the internet, guys, believe it or not. I know it's weird. It's very weird. I know it's an app and we just look at it as an application. But guess what? An application means you're on the internet. Does that make sense? Usually. Anyways.
Boy, what the hell, boy?
Let's see what's going on. Shout out to everybody looking for a job. Look what we got here. Let me see. Virtual assistant, $23 an hour. Ooh, that's tempting. That's tempting. That's tempting. Ninja, in an economy where they're not paying, that's very tempting. So you can work remotely assisting Spotify users, answer queries and update facts. No degree required. Virtual assistant. Yeah, I'm a little skeptical. You know, ninjas ain't donating. Y'all know what to do. Donations in the description box. I'm a little bit skeptical. That seems like some good money. Let's see what else they got. Content moderator for Pinterest, $26 an hour. Whoa. That's not bad money. Let's see, does it get better? Amazon remote support. Okay, 23 hours. Shout out to Amazon, Airbnb, arbitrage. Somebody trying to sell us something, man. Let's get up off of there. Let me see what else we got popping off. Florida Highway Patrol showcases their new C8 Corvette. Shout out to Florida. Florida, stand up. So let me see. I don't want the copyright, so I'm gonna have to turn it off. But guys, this is real life. This is what they're doing in real life. I know it feels like Black Mirror up in here. At this point, Ninja, I got no clue what's going on, bro. I got no clue what's going on. But shout out to the police. Police got better cars than you, so they can catch you. Let me see. Let's go to Messenger and see what we have in the Adam Experience. Shout out to Young Thug. Young Thug is gearing to drop his new album, UI Scooty. Shout out to Thugger, baby. Shout out to Thugger. So I guess he's been posting billboards and stuff. We will be doing that, what is it called? We will be doing that music review. We'll do it on the Blacklist. For those of you who don't know what the Blacklist is, go through my page, you'll find the Blacklist. The Blacklist is where we do all our music reviews. It's set up as a podcast. Reason why it's not, you probably won't see it like that, is because it gets banned every time we do the music review. We're going to try and figure out how to do it properly to where we don't get blocked globally, but every music review that we've done has gotten blocked globally. So they're trying to demonetize us, and it's okay. It's okay. You know, in our eyes, we're looking at it as, hey, you know, if these people get paid from us playing this music, it's okay, it's all good. Especially me being an artist, I think it's cool. But YouTube has the content ID set up, and I guess they have it set up to where you can't monetize off of their stuff. It's very weird though, because I'm not even monetized, so I'm sitting there looking like,
Boy, what the hell, boy?
like I'm just like, what are we talking about? But yeah, so like I said, you guys can find the Blacklist on YouTube. I'm gonna add one to Rumble. I'm gonna add one to Twitch. I don't know if I'm gonna add one to Twitch because I don't know how to do that, but I will add one to Rumble. You'll see the channel. It'll say, excuse me, it'll say the Blacklist. And if you guys want us to promote one of your songs, you can reach out to us via email. I actually have to do I'm supposed to do a podcast with somebody. I'm gonna pop on there on Sunday, I believe. Shout out to Young Morpheus. We supposed to do a podcast. So we'll let you know how that goes, guys. I actually have to reach back out to him. I was watching his show. It was a bit long. It was 3 hours, my ninja. Shout out to Young Morpheus, but 3 hours, damn, ninja. Damn, ninja. 3 hours, I don't got that kind of mental wherewithal. I don't think I can do that. I might pop in and out, say what's good, say my little thing, do my little piece, and pop off later. But yeah, shout out to Young Morpheus. We're gonna figure that one out. Shout out to my brother. Yeah, bro. So yeah, if y'all got songs y'all want us to promote, it's not for free. Hey, it ain't for free, but we'll play your song at the beginning of my show. You know, I don't do the biggest numbers. I get like, 20 people pop in, sometimes 30 people, sometimes 40, sometimes 100. It just depends on the topic. It's not consistent yet. I'm building my audience, but like I said, I'll stand that here. If you need somebody to play a song, you can reach out to me. Like I said, it's not free, ninja. Hit me up for the price, my ninja. That's up to you if you want that. Past that, let's discuss. We have the former NBA star Steve Nash saying that he wished he was black. Ninja.
Boy, what the hell, boy?
Shout out to Steve Nash, though. Steve Nash was the GOAT back when I was a youngin'. Hold on. We gotta stop it. Hold on.
I mean, let's also just be real. Like, I wanted to be black.
Listen.
All the best players in the world were black. All the best rappers,
Listen.
So I'm trying to emulate anyone who had something about them. Right? Something that had some,
What the hell, boy?
some way to deceive, just the beautiful
It's
handle.
funny. It's so funny you say that because we say the same shit about AR. We be like, AR, there's no way.
I thought LeBron, I thought LBJ was about to, ninja. I thought this ninja, LBJ, was about to say, we say the same thing about white people. I was finna say,
What are you doing?
I was finna say, you are tripping, bro. Shout out to my white brothers and sisters, man. I love y'all, man. But I don't want to be nobody but me. I don't imagine being somebody else because, hello, look at me. It's Liddy here. But nah, in all seriousness, I've never imagined trying to be somebody else because my parents taught me to push the bar. Shout out to Papa Black and my whole village that raised me. So majority of people aren't willing to go as hard as I go. Guys, understand this. The reason, look, for example, I tell you guys to donate. The reason why you guys have to donate because the amount of stuff that I'm putting out, right? The amount of shit that I'm putting out, I actually don't have a time for it. When I said I don't have a time for it, my bad. I'm a little tired. You see what I'm saying? I don't have the time to actually go sit at a job because I'm trying to create so many things at once. And it's not just content creation. Content creation, believe it or not, right? When you guys see me on here, this is my escape from trying to create the stuff I'm creating. Do you understand how crazy that is? I was thinking about that to myself, like talking to people here and just saying my PC and what's going on the net. That's actually my escape. Like when y'all see me on here doing the gaming streams, I don't be playing video games like that no more. I play because I want people to watch me that enjoy playing the game, who want to chill with me, vibe with me, all this stuff. Past that, it's an escape. Like it's not really, like it's believe it or not, it's actually still work. Right? Depends on how you look at content. I'm not even doing the content properly the way I'm supposed to be doing it, but I'm gearing up to prepare myself mentally to do it because you got to stay ahead. But yeah, this is not what you think. Like all the stuff I want to do, I'm trying to make these things happen and I got to still pay my bills with no job. And then just shout out to Black Madam. So you feel me? That's why I say if y'all support, y'all need to donate to a ninja. But yeah, man, I've never thought about being white, but shout out to my white brothers and sisters. Shout out to the women. Shout out to the white women. Yes, sir. That's about the only thing I thought about. I don't think about being another man. I never have. I never will. I've only wished that I've had certain attributes. Like let's say, I wish God made me 6'7". I would have been lit. If I was 6'7", I would be stomping on the world like I own it. I'm only 6'1". So I mean, hey, it is what it is, my ninja. Here we go.
There's no way you learned that in fucking Arkansas.
Right.
What?
8th grade. I was like, this world's amazing. And then, I mean, let's also just be real. Like, I wanted to be black.
Listen.
All the best players in the world were black. All the best rappers,
Listen.
So I'm trying to emulate anyone who had something about them. right? Something that had some, you know, some way to deceive.
Hey, shout out to Steve Nash, an amazing point guard. That's it. We keep it PG for him. But anyways, let's see. We have this. We got to laugh real quick. I've seen this video, so I might not laugh. I'm laughing on the inside, my ninja. I'm tired. You get through the week. You halfway through the week, you start to get tired. You got to keep pushing. And I got to go to the gym after this, and I got to get back into the studio and do some other stuff. Man, this shit, it don't stop. Gentlemen, free game. It's course correction on Wednesdays. Gentlemen, life is a marathon, not a sprint. You got to pace yourself. I used to try to sprint so much, I got burnt out. Now I take it one day at a time. I do this, one day at a time, until I can't do it no more. At that point, by then, the money should be somewhat solidified. I'm going to turn around and hire a manager to help me manage everything that I got going on, or at least manage me to go continue making my money while I continue to do what I do at the crib. Here we go.
You got it?
Huh?
You got it?
Come on, yo. I said when I get paid, yo.
Hey,
What's
I'm
up?
trying to hear that shit, you bitch ass nigga, yo.
Oh,
But what the hell?
Hey, yo,
boy?
what y'all with him? Huh? Y'all ain't with him? Yo, y'all
Oh,
ain't
no.
with him, yo? Yo, what you with him? Man, get out this bus stop, yo. Give me one of the
ninjas.
wings, yo. Give me one of the wings, OG. Give me
Hell
one
no.
of the motherfucking wings, yo. Give me one of the motherfucking wings, OG. Give me one of the wings.
Look at this abuse, man. Abusing people at the bus stop. Yeah, guys, more of the story. Gentlemen, course correction. Don't take money from people that you can't pay back. If that's not your girl, don't take money from people, okay? Don't take money from people. All right, continuing on, like I said, before we get into the main event, because we probably won't be in here too long, I got to get back to what I was doing with the book. Shout out to Eli. I'm helping him record his book, and you guys can go get that on Amazon. Reach out to me if you need that. We have Chase. Chase is coming to get you, ninjas. I told you, ninjas, we covered this way back when it happened, right? When the glitch happened, and now we're covering it again. You ninjas need to stop going for this. Me personally, right? I don't want to sound crazy. That's why I had to sit there and think to myself. I don't know. I'm not going to say we live in a matrix. They say we live in a, first off, scientists say, not they, because you're going to be like, this ninja made this up. All right, so look. So scientists, right? You know, Black Adam's somewhat of an intellectual. Scientists say that we live in a light matrix. I can prove this right now. I can pull it up on Google. Scientists say that we live in a light matrix. So when these things happen, these glitches or whatever, of course it's a mistake, but I'm always like, you know, I'm a skeptic. I'm skeptical. That's why we had Skeptical Sundays, which we're probably going to bring back. Shout out to Skeptical Sundays, right? But I'm skeptical. I'm like, like, what are the odds that you can make that kind of glitch? Like, if there was that kind of glitch that I can pull out that amount, like a crazy buku amount of money, ninjas would never see me ever again. So we're here to tell you guys that Chase is not done suing customers who stole cash in the viral infinite money glitch. So JP Morgan Chase, JPM, continues to sue more customers who stole thousands from the banking giant after an infinite money glitch went viral last summer. A glitch that was essentially check fraud. I felt like it was a setup, okay? We just gonna put that on the flow. I thought it was a setup. I thought it was a setup. I'm like, bro, what are the odds, bro? What are the odds? Like I said, they coming for you ninjas, okay? They coming for you, bro. You shouldn't have took the money. You shouldn't have took the money. Don't take the money. Shout out to Wallow. We got Wallow. Well, first off, we got to get into Donald Trump. Shout out to PDJT. I don't know if this is true. I don't know if this is true, but China faces a 245% Trump tariff as a result of its retaliatory actions. This came out 7 hours ago. We have no idea yet whether or not it's true, but if it is, you heard it here first on the Blac Pill. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So the United States has imposed tariffs on Chinese goods that could reach up to 245%, combining various levels, levels, who knows, including existing Section 301 tariffs, fentanyl-related tariffs, and new reciprocal rates. This move, announced alongside an executive order from President Trump, is part of a broader strategy to reduce the United States' dependence on Chinese imports. Shout out to Marcus, Young Morpheus. Shout out to Morpheus. I was just talking about you, bro. I was literally just talking about you, bro. I was telling them that I might pop up on Sunday on your show. I was telling them, I was like, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you though. You go for 3 hours, bro. I don't think I could make them 3 hours, homie. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. 3 hours is a good amount of time though. I need to be in here 3 hours, but hey man, I gotta put food on the table, my ninja. But we gonna pop up though. We popping up on this live stream on Sunday. Yes, sir. We gonna pop up. But yes, 245% tariffs is excessive. But of course, I mean, you know, to the initiated, I don't speak, you know, guys, I gotta kind of play stupid on here. I gotta play like I'm the dancing monkey because that's what they want ninjas to do. So, you know, I gotta play like I'm dumb. But if you're privy to what's going on, and if you're privy to what has been going on, I mean, it's the same old game. This ain't nothing new. It's just part of the game. Shout out to PDJT, man. It's just, you know, when it comes to power, the best way I say it is this. When it comes to power, what it comes down to is how ruthless are you willing to be? So, you know, President Donald Trump's willing to be ruthless with people that aren't his people. So, hey, man, I can't knock it. I can only respect it. Past that, if you want to have a private conversation with me about this kind of stuff, yeah, like I said, you can reach out to me. But yeah, 245% tariffs is very excessive. It is very excessive. Like I was saying, this move announced alongside an executive order from President Trump is part of the broader strategy to reduce United States dependence on Chinese imports, particularly critical minerals, and to pressure Beijing amid ongoing trade tensions. Let's see what the comments say. Let's go. 100, 200, 300, 400. We got kids playing with our lives. Trump will not win the battle. It blows my mind that actual Americans living in America are siding with China, a country that hates them. It's crazy. I mean, I wouldn't say China hates us, but one thing I would say, when it comes to people that look like me, my ninja, when it comes to people that look like me, I know they don't like me. And not all of them. Shout out to the Chinese people that have somewhat decent relations with people of color. Hello. But I mean, I don't necessarily put myself around too many Asians because I've never really known them to be, I'm not going to say infatuated because that's the wrong terminology. I would say, I'm going to say an ally. Yeah, I'm just going to say an ally. I'm just going to say an ally of Black Adam and the Blac Pill and everything that I got going on. Yeah, they haven't really been an ally, but shout out to them though. It ain't no hate, but like I said, if you don't like me, I don't like you neither. We just gonna keep it a bean. So yeah, that's going on. We got Wallow. Wallow saved the suicidal man from a fatal jump. We seen that the other day. We didn't cover it. Let's see what actually happened. Here we go.
Hey Wallow, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right.
I'm good. I wanted to say, I mean, there was a viral video of you kind of trying to save a man from like jumping off of a bridge. Like, yeah. What exactly happened? Like, what
happened was I was driving. I just came from the airport, Philadelphia, and in the process of me driving, I seen a brother right there. Two police officers was there. I wasn't sure what was going on. I just jumped out to see what was going on. The process of me jumping out, he was ready to jump. He was going through a lot of depression, a lot of family issue. Lost his mother, his niece, a lot. Just crashed, totaled the car, and it was more of the like. He just was like just a lot of depression. He was focused on, you know, he was just a lot, and I got a chance to get up close on him. Called some of his family members, got him on a FaceTime, and we was able to help him come down. So it was like that was a blessing. Just that he was going through a lot, you know.
I know, but it must have been hard for you at that moment to kind of like jump out and help. Like most people would have just let the police handle it, and you.
Hard for him, ninja.
But what the hell, boy?
I mean, it's not. I get what she was saying, but I wouldn't think it was hard for him to help. More so, hey, sometimes you just gotta mind your business when you're in the streets. I wouldn't say it was hard for him. It was hard for this dude to not jump. What are we talking about?
You kind of just.
No, I seen him. It seemed like they didn't know how to. You know, I ain't saying they didn't know what they was doing. It's just that I think sometimes when you got the complexion for the connection and you see your people in the community, they feel more. You know what I mean? Like it's some support there. So I just think.
But what the hell, boy?
Shout out to Wallow. Hey, I love my people. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm scared of my people, bro. Shout out to my people. I'm scared of my black people, bro. They're a little dangerous. We can get very dangerous when pushed to the edge. And a lot of times we don't know what everybody going through. So yeah, I got like real cool, like ninjas I'm cool with. But like a lot of them, I just be looking like, you know, like until you say what's good, it ain't good. You feel me? But shout out to Wallow, bro. He said when you got a connection for the check-in, what'd he say? The check-in for the connection.
The case, you know?
I don't know what he said. That sounded fire.
No, I was there. His family came, and I just, you know, they took over. They thanked me, and I talked to his family afterwards. They called me. They didn't have my number from me calling them, but that was it.
Oh my.
He said a check-in for the connection. Whatever he said, hey, bro, that's the new thing, bro. That's the new thing. We got the connection for the complex. Oh, we got the, I think he said we got the connection with the complexion. Yeah, something like that. Shout out to Wallow for doing the Lord's work. Shout out to him for doing what he needed to do. Yeah, man, like I told y'all, man, I'm a square. If you see something, say something. Gentlemen, in the Bible, do you believe in the Bible? Hold up. Not to be religious. You know, sometimes I get very political and religious because that's not what I do here. You know, I just be saying my piece. I say whatever comes to mind. I'm literally doing this off the fly. I'm not reading. You know, some people be reading. You can see in my eyes what you're seeing is the reflection of my light. I do this off the fly. I do this off the top. It's just how I'm feeling that day. I feel like that's just part of artistry, right? So, do you believe in the Bible? Do you believe in God? Whatever you believe in, right? Where was I going to go with that? You see what I mean? You see how I just do it off the top? If you believe in the Bible, right, or whatever you believe in, all I know is that in the Bible, it says specifically, we're giving you a Bible verse here, iron sharpens iron. So yeah, when you see somebody in trouble, whether or not they look like you, if you can help, try to help. If you can't help, I get it. Excuse me. I get it. But at the same time, like I said, there's never really anything wrong with helping unless they're doing something bad. Now, like I said, in the case of somebody trying to off themselves, that's a bit extreme. I personally have a couple people that I knew in the past that actually have committed suicide, so it's a serious thing. If you see something, say something. And like I said, if you need help, y'all know the hotline. Go look up the hotline. You look it up on Google, it's going to pull up. I don't know the hotline. It's the suicide prevention hotline. I have no clue what it is, but reach out to them people. Them people going to help you. They're put in place to help you. Yeah, me personally, I'm weak, so I could never be able to off myself. I'm not that strong. I'm not that, whatever it is, I don't have that in me. It's hard for me to hurt myself. The only way I can hurt myself is pushing weights in the gym, and that's just keeping it a stack, bro. But all right, so we're gonna get into the main event, man. Y'all know what it is. Shout out to everybody that's in here, bro. We appreciate all of you. Y'all know what it is. Donations is down there. But yeah, man, main event, we're gonna go to Win, which is the guiding force of this show, the thumbnail. And what we have is a 17-year-old charged after firing indiscriminately into a crowd, or so it seems. The reason why I put or so it seems is because he came on social media before he turned himself in, and he made a statement, I guess, while he was driving with his homie. His homie was he was recording him, I guess, and he was telling everybody how he loved them and how his mother passed away and how his dad passed away, or whatever the case may have you, and he couldn't go next. And this is why I'm saying it's like, hey, gentlemen, shout out to the men. You don't have to raise these kids. You know, I'm going to say this. Shout out to the single mothers. Where the single mothers at? Shout out to the women. Shout out to the women. Hold up. Yeah, shout out to the ladies. Now, ladies, when I say this, I'm not telling men to step up and be a stepfather, okay? We just got to put that out there. We got to put that out there. That is not what I'm saying. And I come from a household where I was raised by my dad and my stepmother. Shout out to Papa Black and my stepmother, right? Shout out to them. Shout out to them. And I would deal with a single mom like as her friend. Like I wouldn't take it into a serious relationship for various reasons. Of course, I'm not going to explain that here. You can ask me in privacy. But what I am saying, like I said, I'm going to repeat myself for the slow people in the back. I'm one of them. I am one of them. So I'm not saying for fathers to step up or for dudes to step up and be stepfathers. What I am saying right now, what I am advocating right now, right? I'm advocating for people who are older to be able to provide somewhat of a guidance to the people that are younger. I'm not saying you have to mentor them. Okay, let me stop there. I'm not saying that you have to mentor them, because I understand kids don't listen, because I was a kid that did not listen to nobody. I thought I knew everything. Life humbled me. And that's where I say you can provide advice. And I'm saying just life advice. And my advice to you is to make it as general as possible. Because, you know, them kids take shit personal. So they ask you, damn, unless they ask you directly, hey, what do I do in this situation? Be a safe place for kids to come talk to. And I'm not saying, I don't know, you ninjas is weirdos on the internet. So let me preface that. I know you ninjas is weirdos on the internet. I'm saying, like, let's say a kid's going through something, you know, you find a way to let these children know, hey man, like, you know, if you're going through something, it's all good. Like, if you need somebody to talk to, it's all good. Like, I'm just saying, like, if you need somebody to talk to without any judgment, I'll sit there and be quiet and let you say what you got to say. Okay, you done? Okay, cool. How you feel? We got to find a way to kind of start doing that for our kids, because this shit is going to keep on going. It's a bad cycle. I personally don't like it. Like I said, the one thing I noticed, I am very cold, but as I got older, I grew more of a conscious. Like I said, I'm still cold, and that's why I protect myself and the people I love. But I have somewhat of a conscience, and I understand that kids go through stuff. Me personally, I was bullied as a kid. I was bullied by everybody that knew me, and they bullied me for being smarter than them, bigger than them, blacker than them. Believe that, okay? Believe that. Believe that one. Yeah, but they bullied me for being smarter than them, for going harder than them, and all that stuff. And all I was doing was trying to make my parents proud. I wasn't doing it to make them feel bad, but that's how they feel. And they used to bully me every day. I'm talking about elementary school, middle school, high school, college. But I'm stronger than most people. That's why I moved through the world by my lonely, and that's why majority of the people back home don't fuck with me. They don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with them neither. And it's all good. I don't want to fuck with them. I don't care who they become in life. They can become the richest person in the world. You know, they always say, be careful what you say about people, because you don't know who that person will be tomorrow. And I've said that myself, but I'm here to tell you, it's certain people that I've written off for life. I don't want nothing to do with them. I don't like who they were before. My bad, y'all. They trying to fuck up my stream, bro. I apologize to everybody. They don't want me to share this message with you. But what I was saying was, before we got interrupted, I apologize for that. Shout out to Twitch and everything. If that happens again, Twitch, you're going to have to go off. But yeah, the main thing that I'm saying is, at the end of the day, there are some people you're going to write off in life. Me personally, I was bullied. And because I was bullied, I understand that, hey, sometimes kids need people to talk to. Me personally, I felt like I couldn't talk to anybody when I was bullied, because every time I would try and tell somebody, they would brush it off or tell me some bullshit. I'm not necessarily talking about my parents. I'm talking about just random people that I spoke to in general in private, and some of my people that I was closest to me. The reason why I probably, you know, looking back in hindsight, the reason why I probably don't trust people now is because every person that I was close to probably tried some attempt of trying to bully me whenever we were around our friends, to make it look like they were cool or they were better than me, or whatever the case may have you. And that's why I be on 10 with people. At the same time, I'm very nice, but I'm on 10 with people. So yeah, we got to find a way to turn into a safe space for our kids to speak to us and understand that, hey, they can come to us in private and it's all good and we won't say anything. And like I said, I held a lot of people's secrets. I got my own bullshit too. Don't get me wrong. I'm not perfect, but I held a lot of people's secrets. Anyways, back to what I was saying. When it comes to the situation with this young boy, he made a statement on Instagram and it was going around, and I was like, damn, we got to discuss it. So first things first, the UK Supreme Court has ruled that the trans women cannot be legally identified as women. Damn.
What the hell, boy?
Damn. Hey man, shout out to the Alphabet boys and girls. We see you on the Blac Pill. Don't kill us, please. Don't kill us, please. Back to what I was saying. We're gonna go to the thing with the boy. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Can I find it? Let me go to Dom Live News. Shout out to Dom Live. Here we go right here. So the 17-year-old was arrested after firing indiscriminately at students at high school. The 17-year-old was arrested after allegedly firing blah, blah, blah. According to the police, surveillance videos show an unknown student letting Haynes into the school through an unsecured door just after 1 p.m. And we're going to show you the video. Haynes walked down the hallway and encountered a group of male students, the affidavit says. That's when he pulled out a gun and began shooting, striking 5 students. He then approached one student who was unable to run away and shot him at point blank range. And that means that was premeditated. And now this ninja might lose the rest of his life. Parents, you got to do better. Talk to your kids. And if your kids don't talk to you, find a way to figure out what's going on at school. I know it's tough because everything that's going on with society, but you got to find a way. He then approached one student, blah, blah, blah. Police documents say that 5 people were injured. Let's see what the comments say. What motivates people to shoot up schools like this? It can't just be bullying. This been happening since Columbine in 1999. No, it's really the bullying, man. It's the bullying. People don't like to be bullied. That shit's not cool. Usual suspects. Why is it always the watermelons? Yeah. And y'all want to tell me that racism isn't real. Look at what they said. Why is it always the watermelons? Okay. Oh shit, here we go again. Waiting to see the comments. Damn, that's one thing we had over them. Yeah. Now we got black ninjas turning into school shooters. That's crazy. Cause that's a white people thing. Shout out to the white people. That's a white people thing, bro. No bullshit. That's a white people thing. White people take it out like that. That's how they get, that's how they get down. Shout out to my people. Don't get mad at me, guys. I love you guys. I'm just, hey, y'all say we like watermelon. Y'all know, need I say more? Y'all say we like watermelon. So, and I love watermelon, okay? I love it. So, hey, don't get mad at me. Figure out a way to make them ninjas stop shooting up schools and shooting up kids. And we'll be all good. It'll be all good. All right, we're going to pull it up on TikTok. They be trying to mess up the stream, bro. I don't get why they try to mess up the stream. Y'all start liking this stuff, bro, so they can't mess up the stream. Because look, let me show y'all something. Watch this. Y'all want to see proof that they're messing up my stream? I can prove it to you. Watch this. Watch this. Let me show you how crazy it is. And you know where I learned this from? Shout out to Eli Harkless. I learned this from a book. The media is the fourth branch of government that is unrestricted and uncontrolled. The media is used in such a way, I'm not even finna say it, man. I don't want them to off me. But like I said, they controlling me, my ninja. I feel like Kanye. Now I understand Kanye. Watch this, guys. Watch this. Internet speed test. I'm gonna show you proof that they're trying to mess up my stream. This computer I'm on is somewhat of a new computer. This is not an old computer. I recently bought this computer when I started doing the content creation stuff, right? I'm gonna say like maybe 5-6 months ago, right? So boom, we're gonna do an internet speed test so you guys can see this. This computer is not an old computer. I wouldn't say that it's brand new, but it's within the last couple years. Watch this, guys. We're gonna run a speed test, and I have to do this just to show you that they're trying to stop my message. Watch this. You're gonna see it for yourself. So right now,
but what the hell, boy?
Y'all see that, right? Y'all see that, right? Shout out to everybody that see that, man. That's why I need y'all to like my page, man. Y'all seen that, right? I hope it got to the point where y'all got to see it. I feel like if I even say something about it, it's just gonna fuck it up. You know, when you feel like, oh, please don't let this happen. I don't want to jinx it. That's how I'm feeling on the inside right now. But I hope y'all seen that, bro. They trying to stop my stream. Please share my stream to everybody you know. Please share the Blac Pill podcast to everybody you know. Excuse me. It's not the Blac Pill for the incels. It's the Blac Pill named after yours truly, Black Adam the King. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But y'all just seen it, though. Y'all just seen it. So I turned off Twitch. Shout out to Twitch. Twitch is all good, baby. You feel what I'm saying? I don't really know how to use you. I'm learning how to use you. Once I figure out how to use you, I'm going to give it to you. Big pause, because that sounded insane. That sounded insane. But it's all good. Like I said, we back in here with YouTube and Rumble. What up, Rumble? What up, YouTube? I hope you guys seen what just happened, though. That's really how they be trying to do me, bro. Like, I don't got a practically brand new computer. Even right now, the only reason why my camera looks like this is because I haven't upgraded my phone, which is due for an upgrade. I'm just not where my bills are financially. I'm not there to where I want to pay that extra $20, $30 a month for that upgrade. So y'all donate, man. Y'all know what it is, bro. We in the building, man. Like I said, bro. Shout out to the court. Can I show this video? Can they chill while I show this video? Let me show this video. Shout out to the court, man. This is not a good video yet. I'm working on it. I'm gonna make it better. Hold on, let me pull it up. I remember it was was it iPhone or was it 4? I believe it was iPhone. Hold on. I'm gonna pull it up. 1 second. I gotta find it. Shoot. Was it 4?
You know what, man?
No, it wasn't that one. My bad, y'all. Hold on. 4, or was it iPhone? It was iPhone. Hold on. Or was it 4? It was 4. It wasn't 4, but y'all know what it is. Shout out to the core, man. Shout out to the core. That wasn't it, but I'll remember that next time. My bad. It's just the way my brain's set up. I got things set up under different names. It was iPhone, see? It was iPhone. Where's iPhone? That's iPhone. That's not the iPhone I'm looking for. And I can't find it. I don't see it. Like I said, you see they playing with my shit, bro. They playing with my stuff, but it's all good because I'm going to keep pushing and persevering for success. Yeah, I can't find it, but basically I was just going to show you guys. Join the court, man. Join the court. Like I said, back to TikTok. We're going to go back to TikTok. So let's pull up the situation and discuss. But yeah, man, they trying to stop the stream, bro. That shit annoying, bro. If y'all knew how pissed off I get, I just don't show it because I don't want y'all to look at me like I'm a Looney Tune, just like the rest of the Looney Tunes that I talk about. So Dallas shooting, and we'll discuss this, then we're gonna call it a day. Dallas shooting high school. I don't know what to put. I don't know the name of the dude. They said dice game. They saying it's a dice game now. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know what's going on. Here we go. So 4 students shot at Dallas High School after the dice game gone wrong. So I guess it was a dice game. Why are these kids playing dice? Bruh, all y'all ninjas need to understand. I'm gonna ruin it for you. Bruh, the dice are all rigged, bruh. The dice are rigged. The game that you're playing the dice with is rigged. It's rigged. You're not gonna win. It's a rigged game. Here we go. Here's the little boy.
You good. You good. He got you. You're good, man. Come on, Tracy. You gotta get go.
Stop. They're trying to get some beach out of you.
I got him.
Yeah, you good.
Yeah, man, sad situation. Sad situation. And you think, you know, you want them to respect you. They're not going to show you the same respect just because you shake their hand, because now you're behind handcuffs. So now they look at you a certain way. And when I say they, you know who I'm referring to.
Stop.
Yeah, sad situation. How y'all feel, bro? Sad situation, bro. Kids, shout out to the kids that find their way to my page. Shout out to the kids. Kids, if you manage to get on my page, fuck all the bullshit, bro. Stop playing this game. There's no need to do all that, bro. Leave it alone. Let them ninjas that want to be big and bad go do that stupid shit. Don't put yourself in the same position with these people, bro. Don't lose your life over temporary emotions, bro. That's what I learned coming through my own little trials and tribulations that I went through in my city, or whatever the case may have you. Because there was a lot of people that try to backdoor me. I'm not lying to y'all. Try to backdoor me. I don't tell y'all this stuff because some of these people, I don't necessarily know who they are yet. I have an idea of who they are, but the reason why I don't say it out loud is because until I know who it is, well, first off, let me not incriminate myself on social media. Anyways, yeah, I'm saying, so people have tried to backdoor me in my city, and I could have came back and did the same thing, and I had to learn, hey, you got to take that L and eat that. So like I said, don't be scared to say something. Me personally, I didn't say anything, and I protected people who didn't have my best interests at heart. That's why now I'm letting it fly. Everybody gonna know, and then I'm gonna do it to you, bro. That's how we moving from now on. Past that, yeah, kids, when you find your way to my page, say something first. Say something, tell somebody, tell an authority figure in your life. If you don't know who that is, shit, put the shit on social media, okay? Put it on social media. You know why you put it on social media? Because you put it on social media, people are going to see it, and maybe somebody might step in and help you. That's it, and that's all. Here we go.
I beat the blood over you right now, Father God. Okay? In the name of Jesus, I ask you to keep him safe. You keep him protected, Father, y'all. You keep your mouth closed.
They talk to you. They want to talk to your attorney. You understand?
Thank you.
When they send them little snitches in there to talk to you, don't talk to nobody.
Keep him safe, Lord. Father God, right now, in your name, I'm asking you to keep him safe. Keep him protected, Father God. Keep him with nothing of you.
So I guess that's his son. I don't know if his parent, I don't know. Like I said, we're going to pull up what he said so y'all can see what he said before. Here we go right here. Hold on. Here we go.
We now know what this monster looks like who opened fire at a high school in Texas.
And look. So that's what I'm saying. That's your child. They gonna call your child a monster. Kids that you find your way to my page, kids, understand this. They're gonna turn around and call you a monster. And that's why I tell you, hey, kids, say something first. Don't act. Say something. Because people, you don't know how people will look at you. I learned later on in life, I don't know how, like I said, I was oblivious to it all. Shout out to my parents. I didn't know that people looked at me like I was a problem. I had no clue. I used to be in my head like, man, why this person don't like me? I ain't realize it's because I was dark. Like I be really trying to tell y'all, bro. I be trying to tell y'all. I laugh in hindsight because I had no clue. Shout out to my parents, bro. They were good. My parents were good parents. I had no clue. They made me understand color, but they didn't really make me know the true meaning of it. Especially because my mom was white colored skin and my dad was dark colored skin, bro. I had no clue, bro. I had no clue. So I'm walking through the school, bro. I done met white people talking about, oh, you changed my whole perception. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? I'm like, okay, cool. I'm walking through like I'm a regular person. Like, I'm like, yo, what's up with this ninja? Like, that's what I'm thinking to myself, bro. I had no clue. No clue whatsoever. And I still have that same kind of demeanor. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm cool with a bunch of people. You just gotta be cool. But all that other shit, like I said, kids, you find your way to my page and you look like me, understand this. You do something wrong, they're gonna throw the book at you. They're gonna be extra hard on you because of the way you look and what's perpetuated, the stigma that's perpetuated in media and social media, whatever the case may have you. Here we go.
As well as a possible motive, how he brought the weapon into school, and other crazy details. This is 17-year-old Tracy Haynes, and last night, just after 9:30 p.m., he turned himself in with the help of an organization called Urban Specialists, which is a community group that advocates against violence. According to police surveillance video, shows an unknown student letting Hayes into the school through an unsecured door just after 1 p.m., and that's how he was able to bring the weapon into school. Hayes then walked down the hallway, encountered a group of male students, pulled out the gun, and began shooting. He then approaches one student who is on the ground, unable to run away because he was hit in the leg, and then he targets him at point-blank range. Witness said she believed this was all over a game of dice. She said they said they were playing a dice game. I guess that's what it was over. I guess he lost his money, the boy that was shooting. Hayes was charged with 4 counts of aggravated assault and is currently being held on a $600,000 bond. But prayers to those poor students. Let me know what you guys think, and as always, I'll keep you guys updated.
I wonder if the students that got shot are the same students that was in the game, like was playing the game. That's the real question. So look, I'm trying to show y'all what he said. I don't know if here's the video right here. So here's what he said. Here we go.
All these niggas told me they was gonna kill me. Look what happened. I love my Sandra. I love the nigga behind this camera. I love Yana. I love my nieces and nephews. All of them. I want everybody to know I love them. People named that I didn't name, trust me, I love you. I can't think right now, but I love y'all. This is my last time fuck around be seeing y'all. Last time talking to y'all, excuse my language, but I love y'all. I know I was wrong for what I did, but I didn't want to do it, but I had to do it. I'll be damned if one of us get buried again.
So I'm gonna stop here. Why? The question is, okay, he did what he did. He's gonna face the consequences. This is what I'm saying. So shout out to everybody that look like I said, bro. Y'all better get privy to what I'm telling you. I'm not saying, don't defend yourself. I'm saying play pussycat. I say pussycat because we on YouTube. You feel me? I'm saying the best way, do like your boy. I'm a square. I want no parts. Unless I got to defend myself, then y'all probably see another side of me that you don't want to see. And that's just because I've been harmed before. I've been traumatized. So I play no games about my safety. You see this shit right here? As tough as life is, for me personally, I love this life. It's not that, I don't love it to where it's a sin. Shout out to you if you believe in religion or whatever, right? All right, don't get me wrong. I don't love it to where it's a sin, but my parents raised me and showed me the world in such a way where I find joy in the beauty of nature. My parents took me to the Grand Canyon. I've been to the Smoky Mountains. I've been to Yosemite. And like I said, we ain't have it like that, but my parents put the dough up so we could have it like that and did what they had to do. I seen my dad go to school while I was in school and he was working. So that's what I'm saying, where I'm not saying I had the best childhood, but let me put it like this. I've had my own homies, and that's why I say I had to kind of really remove myself from everybody in my circle. Imagine having people come to you, right, in privacy. And I'm saying it here because it's all good now. We grown and shit. I'm trying to make it on my own. But I done had people I know come to me in privacy wishing that they had my life and my parents, and wishing that they had my parents, like having a dad, period. First off, having a dad, period, to push them as hard as my dad pushed me. So that's why I say, you see this life. I'm saying all this to say, I enjoy living, and that's why I'm very, very protective of my life now, because I enjoy living. I enjoy doing what I do. there's things that I like and there's things that I want, and I'm able to make these distinctions, and I'm able to think very coherently. I'm able to articulate myself properly, and it's because my dad did what he needed to do. So when I see this, I tell y'all, hey, bro, I know y'all might not have the best role models, bro. Hello. I'm not a role model, but I'll try and give you some game. Like I said, remember, I'm playing a character on here, or a caricature of a character. Don't be mad at me if I say some wild, outlandish shit. That don't necessarily mean that's how I feel. It's for entertainment purposes only. It's also for educational purposes. Hey, bro, y'all niggas gotta chill, bro. Why did he feel like, who told him they was gonna kill him? Why did he feel like he couldn't tell nobody about it? Why didn't nobody step in when it comes to his village? And this is where I say we need to come together and start sitting kids down and disciplining kids. Y'all, you know, we was talking about TK yesterday and how he got beat by his parents. Stop. You kids, shout out to you kids. I know y'all want to be ruthless and feel like y'all big and bad. Y'all trying to understand yourselves. Stop saying crazy shit like that. That shit don't make nobody comfortable when you come up to somebody talking about, I want to kill you, bro. That's fucking weird. I have to cuss. I have to cuss right now, bro. That's freaking weird, bro. That's weird, bro. Nobody comfortable with that shit. You don't talk to somebody like that, because if they turn around and lash out on you, now you finna sit there crying when they singing slow songs talking about, I can't believe this happened to you, but you was popping it at the mouth like that. Don't turn around and say some crazy ass shit to nobody like that. That shit don't make you cool. That's weird, bro. I done seen, shout out to the women, shout out to the little girls, the little black girls on social media. I done seen y'all do that shit too on X, bro. Stop doing that weird ass shit, bro. Nobody thinks you're tough, bro. Nobody thinks you're cool. Nobody thinks you're tough. That's weird, bro. Nobody wants to be around people like that. That sounds uncivilized, bro. If you need me to stamp that here as a rapper, as an artist, whatever you want to view me as, I don't personally care. But I'm going to stamp it right here. So you see a ninja that look like me telling y'all this, hey, bro, you ninjas is weirdos, bro. That shit ain't cool, bro. That's weird, bro. And it's coming from somebody that done stamped that I done seen multiple weirdos. I done told y'all many stories. I go through my page, go through my live streams. I done met real people that are actually going through stuff mentally, bro. That's weird, bro. Stop saying that shit. Everybody be cool, bro. Now, I know majority of my message is going to fall on deaf ears, and that's okay. That's okay. Shout out to the kids that hear me, because this shit is getting weird. Y'all got to chill, bro. We already all got a time to go. Why y'all rushing to get there? I have no clue personally. Why y'all want to ruin y'all life? I have no clue personally, but you better suck it up, because y'all think it's hard now. Wait till you got to put food on your table. Wait till you have nobody trying to help you put food on your table. Wait till you try to start a business and don't nobody want to help you with that business. Nobody wants to buy from you. This shit is nothing now. You got it good. You sitting in school. Y'all sitting there popping it off at the mouth just because you ain't got nothing better to do, man. Go read a book, man. Go read a book. The hell wrong with y'all? Anyways, we're going to run that back. I had to go on my rant because why this ninja feel like he had to do all that? Why he ain't say anything before? And that's where I'm saying, where it's all this, you know, we can't say nothing. Y'all wonder why ninjas go into gangs and stuff. You wonder why ninjas glorify gangs and they feel like they got to be a part of the gang because of protection and all this stuff. This the reason why. And I'm not, don't get me wrong. Don't misconstrue what I'm saying. I'm not defending the ninja. You did what you did. Okay, cool. Now you're going to deal with the consequences. But the thing that I would rather happen is that we find a way when it comes to people that look like us collectively. I know y'all feel like everybody got to be on their own side. I'm saying when it comes to people that look like us, hello, shout out to my white brothers and sisters. Y'all already do this. We need to find a way to come to a diffusion right here, right? And I'm not popping it like, oh, I'm the black messiah or whatever. No, I'm saying we got to find a way to have our own way of disciplining and talking to each other and talking this out. Whatever happens, somebody take a L. All right, everybody take a L. Boom. And we squash it there. Other than or damn, I got stuck. My bad, y'all. I'm saying we need to find a way to have our own way of disciplining people that look like us until before we turn around and do something like this. And now we have other people that don't look like us disciplining us. Because guess what? They're gonna throw the book at you. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm trying to make a point here. You know, I have to watch the Wi-Fi as well because the Wi-Fi be tweaking. But let's play what he had to say. Here we go.
Don't kill me. Look what happened. I love my Sandra. I love the nigga behind this camera. I love Yana. I love my nieces and nephews. All of them. I want everybody to know I love them. People named that I didn't name, trust me, I love you. I can't think right now, but I love y'all. This is my last time fuck around be seeing y'all. Last time talking to y'all, excuse my language, but I love y'all. I know I was wrong for what I did, but I didn't want to do it, but I had to do it. I'll be damned if one of us get buried again. I'm tired of us getting buried and nobody doing shit about it. My mama gone, my granny gone, everybody gone that I love. So I can't be the.
Okay, so he said his mom and his granny's gone. And like I said, this is where I'm saying where if he feels pain from that, we need to sit down and have a talk. My granny passed away. I told y'all this before. And yeah, I mean, it tore my heart out as well. That's why I come off very cold now. And I mean, it's cool. My granny died from COVID. They'll say whatever happened, she was old, but I feel like it was COVID when she was on the ventilator. They put her on the ventilator. After that, she called me like, I'll say 2 or 3 days before she passed. And when she called me, she was like, yeah, Adam, I don't know this time. And she knew. She already knew it was her time. And I was like, what are you talking about? You're going to be fine. And yeah, had I known that would have been our last conversation, But yeah, besides the point, because I'm not going to get sad here, I got to make a point here. So yeah, if that kid had something he was going through, you guys should have sit there and talked to him before he turned around and do this. Because now look at the situation. Now you got to sit there and worry and stress. And now everybody's singing slow songs because they lost this kid and he potentially lost his potential life that he was going to have because of this situation. Parents, I need to be there for y'all kids. People around you, people. Like I said, you can't force nobody to do anything, but you can try and talk to them about it. Now, at the end of the day, if a ninja do what he does, hey man, you got to deal with them consequences now. Now you got to figure out, is those consequences worth 20 years of your life? And that's why I say I'm a square, because the things that I want to do when somebody do me wrong, I feel like personally it's going to put me in jail for a long time or prison a long time. It ain't even worth it. I'd rather just not deal with you no more and say, oh, you got it. Don't talk to me no more. And then if you start to approach me and all this other shit, all right, now I'm finna defend myself. But you'll never probably see me initiate the altercation. I'm not that type of dude. Like I said, different strokes to different folks. I'm not the kind of person, I don't initiate shit with people because people always feel a need to kind of try and show me, that they big and bad. So I've never had to really initiate. They'll kind of initiate first. From there, I'm like, hey, so what's up? Like, what you trying to do? Kind of thing. So here we go. We're going to let them finish.
I can't go. I'd rather y'all see me like this, locked up, than y'all see me dead in the ground. And I know that's really what y'all, come on now. I know y'all don't want to see me dead. Come on now. Kill myself, but I know that's not what y'all want me to do. So let's be for real.
Yeah, my ninja, chill. First off, it's too late, but first off, don't kill yourself, my ninja. What's wrong with you niggas, bro? This emo, shout out to my white brothers and sisters, man. Hey, man, that's that emo shit, bro. What's wrong with y'all? Chill, bro. You just don't understand that your life has value yet. Give it time. Gentlemen, course correction for today. Life is a marathon, not a sprint. Give it time. It's okay. You don't have shit. All right. You can potentially get shit. I've told you guys this. I'll tell you this again before we go. Life is like GTA, minus all the crime stuff. Don't do the crime stuff. But you can live your life like GTA. You can do whatever you put your mind to, man. Do I need to bring these videos back out? 3 levels in life. You're in the game. That's the first level. We discussed this before. I'm going to put the videos back out. The first level of life is you're in the game, playing the game. The second level of life is you're aware that you're in the game, playing the game. The third level of life is, and this is course correction, I'm just saying this before we go. The third level of life is you're watching yourself, being aware that you're playing the game. This is when you're aware of your subconscious and you understand that what you tell yourself subconsciously can become your conscious. And that's where I'm saying where you guys have to kind of understand and kind of come to the conclusion that, hey, this is what it is right now. What it is right now is not indicative. What it is right now is not indicative. I don't know if that's the right way to pronounce it, but you know what I'm trying to say. What's going on right now is not indicative of what's going on or what's going to go on in the future. So what's happening right now is the future that you wanted for yourself at this moment. Did that make sense? Are y'all hearing me? Are y'all hearing me? You know, I got to give y'all some gems. Are y'all hearing me? What you see right now, what I see right now, guys, what I'm looking at right now, if I look at everything right now, there is a story behind every single thing in this room right now. And every single thing that I see in this room right now is indicative of what was in my mind at the time when I wanted it. This right here from my therapist. Yes, I've done therapy. That's how I'm able to talk like this. No bullshit. This ain't no bullshit. My therapist. This right here, shout out to Black Madam. A dude that was taking Black Madam in an Uber, right? He tried to, I guess he was trying to talk to her, right? So look, I guess he was trying to talk to her, and I'm gonna bring it back full circle. That's why I say we live in a matrix. He was trying to spit game to her I'm assuming, and he gave her that as a gift, and then she gave it to me. So what it is something that shows, and it's so weird, right? This is why I say we live in a matrix. So my Apple, I mean, you know, it could be a coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences, but my Apple, what is it called? My Apple ID has a yin and yang on it, right? Like a yin and yang, if you know what that is. So this picture has the yin and yang on it. On top of that, it's like one of them pictures that change into two different pictures. I don't know what it's called. My bad. I'm not the best with my words, but I try, my ninja. So yeah, so the other picture is a tiger. So if you look up the representation of a tiger, the kind of person that a tiger is, you know, a tiger type personality or whatever, I have that personality, and I'll show that to you guys another time. This right here, that bag over there with Biggie and everybody, that's when me and Rich the Engineer went to Columbia. Shout out to Rich the Engineer. Excuse me. I can show you guys everything right here. This right here, this is Zoltar. This is the last time I was in Vegas. Guess what this said? And like I said, every one of these things is a story. That was what my life was, but it's not where my life is going to stay. It's just a continuation thing. And that's why I say it's a marathon, not a sprint. Zoltar said when I got this, and I always kept it, you have recently experienced a situation where you feel that you were unfairly treated or taken advantage of. It has made you a little bitter about things and life in general. Listen closely, dear one. Do not let your pain turn you into something you are not. Instead, focus on the light that you have to offer the world and it to you. You attract what you radiate. Something good is just around the corner if you look for it. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. It's just about how you look at things. It's about how you look at things. So, gentlemen, shout out to the young men that find their way to my page. Shout out to the ninjas that look like me. Shout out to the ninjas that don't look like me. Shout out to everybody in between. Shout out to the human race. Shout out to the human race. There is only one race. There is only one race. It's the human race. You know, we was taught this as a young age. Oh, there's different races. No, ninja. There ain't no Mexican race. What we talking about, bro? Shout out to my Mexicano. There ain't no white race, bro. What we talking about, bro? There is no black race. It's the human race, you ninjas. They fooled you. Anyways, what I was gonna say was, guys, gentlemen, the reason why I say gentlemen, right? My dad used to call me and my brother gentlemen as kids. You know, ninjas be saying ninja. My dad didn't like the word ninja. We wasn't allowed to say that in my house. If we said that, we might have got smacked in the mouth, bro. No bullshit. I'm talking about like, who the fuck told you to talk like that, bro? So my dad would say gentlemen. So gentlemen, when y'all hear me say gentlemen, I'm not really like, I'm not popping it like that to sound cool. I'm talking to you guys as young men. Hey, bro, catch yourselves, bro. Chill. Your life is just getting started. There's a camera right there. I'm looking here. Camera right here. Chill, bro. Your life is just getting started. You have no idea the amount of life you about to go through. Like, I'm starting to understand that I have a lot of life to go through. And I'm still a little bit sad because I wish we could live forever. I wish I could be a vampire and live at least 400 years. But your life is just getting started. Gentlemen, I'm in my mid to late 20s. I don't want to say my age, but I'm in my mid approaching late 20s. My birthday in December at the end of the year, right? Gentlemen, your life is just getting started. I'm speaking from a perspective of starting life too fast and it kind of biting me in the ass. I started college at 16 and it kind of threw me off for a loop because I seen too much stuff I wasn't supposed to see. But then again, I ain't realized ninjas in high school was already seeing some of this stuff. I wasn't seeing all that, but I started life at 16, college at 19, finished college at 19. Gentlemen, at my age, whatever I am, 20, whatever, I'm realizing now that my life is just getting started. Chill. And I still, look, just to make you feel more comfortable, I still ain't got no money in the bank. Y'all donate to the Cash App, bro, or donate to the Ko-Fi, bro. No bullshit. I ain't got no money in the bank. I'll show you. With no money in the bank, and I have this mindset right now. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Y'all gotta chill, bro. Sad situation. Hopefully they figure it out. We'll keep you guys updated on the story. That's it for today, man. If you tuned in, you are the resistance. Y'all know what it is, bro. It's your boy BA. Deuces. Yes, sir.